your boy Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA Live My Career gameplay. And today we are taking on the Chicago. God damn it! We are taking on the Sacramento King. We are taking on the San Antonio Spurs, man. Come on, man. How do I not know these are the San Antonio Spurs? Come on, man. I'm tripping out here, dog. But anyways, though, man, we are taking on the San Antonio Spurs. I said Sacramento Kings. Who else I said? I said Chicago Bulls. Come on, dog. Chicago Bulls, though, bruh. Oh, how's that not a goaltend? Alright. So yeah, man, we are actually testing this out. I'm actually testing out the quality again, so don't get mad or anything. Don't leave a dislike or anything like that, because the quality is a little downgraded. I'm just testing stuff out right now. We're actually on 540 this time, so we're gonna get this 540 a try, and we're gonna see what this 540 can do for me this time around. So yeah, 540 on the computer, but it's 720, but it's actually 1080 on this on my TV, so I can actually watch this in clear HD. But y'all probably gonna get this in a lower res HD quality. I'm only doing this as a test, and if it looks okay on YouTube, then I'm gonna be cool. Then I hope y'all don't mind me downgrading the quality or whatever. I hope y'all don't mind me downgrading the quality. I'm just downgrading it only because I'm gonna live stream, and I want to make sure everything is okay, a-okay. And also to dumb down everything on my hard drive, because I've completely wiped my hard drive of all the park videos that I uploaded. So sadly, you know, everybody who had a park video with me, sorry. I'm downgrading the quality, because let's face it, I don't feel like sitting here babysitting one video because it's gonna upload in 1080p, and 1080p uploads are horrendously long. Like, they're literally 70 minutes long just to upload. Even though it's only like 6 or 7 minutes, it's I don't know, man. And I dumbed it down to about 4 videos, so I'm pretty much gonna process them and render them out to downgrade the quality of them a little bit to 720p, but also, you know, compress the files a little bit so that way they upload a little bit more faster. So yeah, I've chosen a few that will make the cut, but you know, pretty much I wiped my whole hard drive, so I'm gonna have to definitely record some more park games pretty soon, because I just deleted like a whole library, except for the rec games. The rec games are pretty much the only ones that I saved. So if you was with me in a rec game, or if I was in a rec game with randoms, then that's just how it went. So hopefully y'all enjoy those videos when they come out. I'm trying to give y'all park every day. If y'all trying to do park, we can definitely get into something. I'm more freer now, considering the fact that my 2K has finally caught up and I don't have a heavy loading schedule anymore. And because I'm almost done with GTA 5, I'm pretty much done. Now I'm done with Mortal Kombat. I just gotta upload the online, but I think I'm gonna compress that into like one video or 2 or 3 videos. I think I'll make that a 3-parter, like compress the videos down a little bit, make them shorter, and make them a little bit less longer than what they were. I was just gonna do them one by one, but I think I'm gonna just cut the quality down because I don't think people really care, because I throw it down. What was that on? Oh, Michael Beasley. Yep, Michael Beasley got these nuts. Got him. I can't do that voice because I don't sound like a retard. No offense. But anyways, though, man, we are taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And also, I will just another reminder, I will be live streaming tomorrow on my YouTube and my Twitch channel at the same damn time. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. The Twitch channel is going to be from the PS4, but the YouTube channel is going to be from my recording device that I use to record all my games with. So the Roxio, if you don't know what Roxio is pretty much like, if you are into this YouTube recording stuff, it's pretty much like a cheap, well, it's not really cheap, but it's the cheapest HDMI, it's the cheapest capture card for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, because it has the HDMI and it's pretty cheap. It's only $100. I'm not promoting this. I'm not I don't have a partnership with these guys. I don't think they have a partnership plan or anything like that. But obviously I've been complaining for the past couple of months now, because I've been wanting to live stream on my channel I've been wanting to do a couple of live stream events on my channel for no apparent reason, and YouTube and the software just wasn't compatible with YouTube. But now they gave it an update. They pretty much fixed that. They pretty much fixed it. So now I can upload on my YouTube channel again. So the YouTube channel, you're probably going to see like the menu and stuff like that. And my mic will be on. It will be working. There is a way to make the mic work, but it only works with. I hate how it only works with I hate how it only works with I hate how it only works with when you're live streaming, but when you're like just sitting there recording, you can't like do live commentary. I'm using another program for my to capture my gameplay and record live streams with, and that's GamerCap. It's not free, by the way. You're probably gonna have to find a crack or a serial to get this to be free. That's what I did, so that's pretty much what you're gonna have to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the fourth quarter. So the Spurs have adapted to my offense for some odd reason, and as I finally get a foul call right there, but man, this defense is something else. I've been trying to get my pick and roll game going, and it seems like it seems like the realistic San Antonio defense. They target one player and they make him and they make him a nobody pretty much. They do EA did a pretty, see, this is what I mean, man. The difference between EA and 2K, EA does their homework. They don't have to go to coaches and ask them, hey, what's these sets that y'all use in y'all games and stuff. EA does their homework. They actually watch the games. They actually read the plays. They don't have to go to coaches and ask them what if 1-3-1 zones are still used in the NBA. No, of course they're not used in the NBA. There's no purpose for a 1-3-1 zone. Not in today's NBA. Probably back in the 90s, yeah, but today's NBA, no. There's no need for a 1-3-1 zone. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to ask coaches. They don't have to go to the top coaches in the league and ask for their opinion. They do their homework. They know what's not supposed to, they know what's hot and what's not. They got the playbooks down, and it's sad that EA does a better job of this stuff, of doing, it's just the little things that EA does that just makes 2K look like shit. I know you like, well, they can deliver. It's true, 2K can deliver. Let's be real, 2K can deliver. But here's the problem. Here's why 2K does not want to deliver. I said this in 2K14. I said this probably around this time of last. I said it in the summertime. I said it a couple weeks actually before 2K15 came out. I stated why 2K doesn't. I stated why 2K doesn't try, doesn't try to succeed and get better, because they don't have that much creative juices in them left. If they put everything out there, if they put alternate jerseys in my career, or if they took the 131 zigzag cheese off, or all this other stuff, they got rid of all the cheese, eliminated possible hacks and glitches in the system as soon as they happen, or if 2K eliminated every problem, if they dumbed down Hall of Fame difficulty, if they got rid of VC, or they got rid of VC and moved back to SP, so that way if they fixed the servers, what else could they possibly do? Now the servers part, that it don't matter what game it is, the servers should be running A1 all the time. There's no excuse for the servers, but for everything else, they want problems in their game, because they pretty much have a reason to make their game better than it was the last year. They pretty much give themselves a reason, because it seems like after 2K11, the best thing for them to do was to take away crew mode, because that way they would keep dollars in their pocket, hypnotizing y'all. They didn't hypnotize me, they hypnotized y'all by giving y'all the possibility that crew mode was gonna come back. And they hit us with what they hit us with. 2K13 they hit us with the bullshit blacktop. Then 2K14 they hit us with park mode. You know what I'm saying? We asked for crew mode, they don't give it to us. Or we asked for alternate jerseys in my career, they don't give it to us. Instead, they keep giving us bullshit. They keep giving us more problems with the game, because if they made a perfect game, how can they top next year's game? How can they sell to the consumer? Because as perfect as 2K can be, we still want to see improvements, and they can't do those type of improvements because they don't have the, I'm pretty sure they don't have the quality to implicate this and that into the game. I'm pretty sure they're going to implement that into the game, but it's going to get very stale and very stagnant, and people are just going to be saying, oh, it's the same game every year, there's no point of buying it. So if they continue to add problems to 2K and continue to, you know, give us false hope that one of the things that we ask for will eventually be in the game, then they can keep this, they can keep the movement, they can keep this game moving, because they're like, oh, we're gonna address this issue, we're gonna fix this issue, an issue that you could have fixed like right now, like you could have fixed it in this game. Like for instance, they could have been got rid of zigzag cheese, they could have been got rid of, you know, laggy online. They could have fixed the servers back in 2K12. They could have been fixed the servers, but no, they give us this false hope and belief that they give y'all this false hope and belief that things are going to get better next year. So you go ahead and you put your 60, or in this case your 80 down, because I know y'all putting y'all 80 down on it right now, and y'all pretty much falling for the trap. They're never going to make the game better, because they made the game perfect and better in the way we want it to be. Then down the line it's going to get stale. People are going to be like, oh, they're not doing anything, you know, to make the game better, so what's the purpose of buying it? You know what I'm saying? They might as well just give us a roster update with the same game that we're playing right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything's perfect, everything's legit. So if they took away things if they take away things and create problems with the game, that's their way of giving us, that's their way of giving you that false hope and belief that things are going to get better next year, when they really don't, and they pretty much robbed you of your $60 right then and there, or $80 in this case. that's why 2K can never succeed. That's why 2K can never, you know, get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad because the competition is back now. NBA Live is back. They're coming hard. And 2K, you know, the marketing ability of 2K, it's their the marketing, not the marketing ability, but just the fact that they can actually fix these problems, but they don't want to, and they know that if they do that, it's gonna hurt their sales going forward. So if they make a perfect 2K, that 2K is expected to be perfect all the time. But see, if they fix this thing and they fix this thing and they implement this thing every year 2K has to come out, they pretty much got you in they pretty much got your wallet in the palm of their hands every year. So the best thing for you to do as a consumer is say, is this really worth it? The same thing could be said about Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? The same thing could be said about Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really worth it? The same game every year, is it really worth it? I'm just shooting people. I'm just shooting people in first person and getting perks for it. Like, it's not any different from the last game. It's nothing really that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I stopped playing Call of Duty such a long time ago. Because I realized that it's pretty much the same game. There's no purpose of wasting $60 on a game that you're going to get the next year. There's no purpose. That's why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I don't play all these first-person shooter games like I used to, man, when I was a little younger, when I was more, you know, out there. But now I'm more conservative with how I'm spending my money on these games and pretty much thinking to myself about the quality of these games. So that's pretty much why 2K will never, you know, get better and progress. Because if they do, the games are going to get stale, they're going to get stagnant. People are going to pretty much say, it's the same game like last year, it's perfect, there's no purpose for buying it, they might as well make a DLC, and sales are going to go down. They're going to feel hurt by the sales being down, and then after that they're going to probably implement problems to make so the best thing to do is to keep implementing problems and implementing bullshit to make the game you know, worse every fucking year. So that way they give us this false, that way they give y'all this false hope that it's going to get better next year. So you put that $60 down based off, you put that $80 or $60 down off of hope. Me, I'm putting this down because I already know what the business is. I already know what's going to happen. I'm not blind. I already see it. I know what's going to happen. So yeah, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that what I'm saying is right? Because I expressed this a long time ago. I expressed this last summer before 2K15 came out. So I already knew what it was. I knew things were going to be the same. I knew things were going to be perfect. I know things weren't going to get better. I knew this, and I didn't think it was going to turn out as bad as it did. But man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much about it, man. Tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section below. I'm just hitting y'all with some knowledge right now, man, for real. And oh yeah, also tell me how y'all feel about me dumbing down the quality. Well, I'm tell me which one y'all like better. Y'all like the 540 or the 480? I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna say the 540, so I'm gonna stick with the 540 for a little bit. I probably might bump it up 720 eventually, but as right now, I'm sticking with 540. So yeah, man, tell me what y'all think in the comment section below. I'll get back to y'all. Until then, peace out.